If you're pregnant, you've probably heard people talk about the golden hour, or that time right after birth. What is it? And is it really important? Hi, I'm Anna. I'm a registered nurse, childbirth educator, lactation counselor, and birth doula supporting expats in the Eindhoven region of the Netherlands. So let's talk about this first hour after birth, what actually happens, why it matters, and how you can make the most of it, especially in terms of starting breastfeeding. So the golden hour refers to that first hour of uninterrupted time with you and your baby right after they're born. Ideally, it's happening while baby is skin to skin on your chest. During this time, your baby is really quite alert. They're awake, smelling you, listening to your voice, and they're instinctively looking for the breast. So it's a really great time to bond and to get breastfeeding started. So there's strong evidence that supports initiating breastfeeding during the golden hour leads to longer-term breastfeeding outcomes. These babies were more likely to be exclusively breastfed and to breastfeed longer overall compared with babies who did not initiate breastfeeding in the first hour. Plus, early skin-to-skin contact helps regulate your baby's temperature, their heart rate, and their breathing. It also helps your body release oxytocin, which is important for bonding, milk production, and it helps your uterus clamp down and control the postpartum bleeding. So what does skin-to-skin time in the golden hour look like? Ideally, your baby is placed either on your belly or your chest right after birth. You might notice your baby go through 9 instinctive stages as they make their way from your belly to your breast. These are things like moving their head from side to side, binding their fist, taking moments of rest, and eventually scooting up to your nipple and latching themselves. This is also known as the breast crawl. During this time, you don't have to force anything. You can let your baby take the lead. You'll probably be enthralled with checking out this tiny human that's been growing inside you for so long. You can really marvel at the amazing instincts your baby is already equipped with. What happens if the golden hour doesn't occur? Not everyone gets to experience the golden hour the way that they hoped. Maybe your baby needed immediate care. Maybe you needed immediate care. And maybe your birth took a totally different path than was expected. And that's not a failure. It's okay to feel grief about that. And it's okay to claim that first connection with your baby, even if it is at a different time and it looks different. Skin to skin can be healing hours, days, even weeks after a birth. Breastfeeding can begin or be rebuilt outside of that first golden hour. What matters most is the ongoing relationship that you're building with your baby. And that can grow beautifully even after a rough start. So the golden hour is powerful, but it's not all or nothing. If you're preparing for birth, talk with your care team about how to protect this first hour after birth. Uninterrupted time while skin to skin with your baby and letting your baby latch themselves to the breast. And if your story looked different, you're not alone. Your bond with your baby is built moment by moment, not just in 1 hour. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend.